Ladies and gentlemen, how are you doing this evening? I'm Star-Lord Nuthor 7, your planetary defense commander. And this is one of those videos that isn't necessarily the most viewer-friendly because I'm having major issues, but I just wanted to share them with you. I don't know, for example, the last 3 months, definitely, whoever it is, the groups have been tightening the screws on me. Last month, I was having major issues with my PayPal and my Patron. At one point, I think they were even spoofing my PayPal. I had to change my password on a different system and then not log in on a browser anymore and just go check it with my bank card, which seemed to work. And I know that my Patron was dropping, even though it wasn't saying people were undropping. Like today, the video I had on Mars, it hit $4.99. I don't know, hours ago. It had like 350 within the first hour, and then it kind of froze. And then here, like the comments, the issues with the comments have been going on for a long time. Where like it'll have 100 comments and I can only read like 30. And that no matter what, like, I don't know, I've been dealing with hackers. Like definitely last month in November, I mean, it was every single day. There's no way they could have just had one guy on it. And for example, when I was trying to finish up the video, I had this, where'd it go? This one? Crap. One moment, please. Where I just, like, I couldn't even get to my task manager. And people kept crashing my programs. And so here, and the reason I made this video was because, like here, this guy, I don't even recognize his, it says the bald one replied, THORnews, I've been following your channel for a long time, and it's the third time that I made a joke on your channel and not being mean. You came back on me again, so I reckon you're going to. And then he replied, THORnews, only a joke, man. Like you do all the time. Or is this a pick, or is this a pick a choose channel? And so this is on the video I posted, the latest video I posted. And so here we're in the comments. Let me refresh. And it doesn't show his comment at all. And so he's acting like I'm talking to him, and somebody might be messaging him from my account, but it's not me. And so, like, if we go on the video itself over here, you know, over here it says only 34 comments, even though if you go on this page, there are 44. And so, like I'm saying, if you go to the video itself, there's no comments. I mean, I never swear to God, Jesus Christ, the Holy Spirit. I never commented on that guy. I don't remember his avatar ever. I don't remember saying anything to him ever. And so he's making it sound like I said something on this video. And so, I mean, things have gotten, like, really, really weird lately. And especially over the last month or two. I had a situation where I found out someone I thought was a friend had, and I never imagined to do this, made a copy of my P.O. Box key, and I was told by someone they were visiting it daily, and this was someone who worked at the post office. And so that's why I had to give like my P.O. Box up. And I don't know, I just found out earlier that BP Earthwatch had been banned. And that hit me like a punch in the face. Like, I mean, I like BP. Technically, I liked him way more when, before he got all political, but still, he was a good guy, great guy, filled with heart. And, they just, I don't know. I can't believe that I didn't know. And how I figured out, I was like, wow, I hadn't heard anything from BP. And then I went and checked and he was gone. And the thing is, like I'm saying, out of my 53,000 subscribers, I'm almost 100% sure over the last month since it happened, somebody would have mentioned something. And so, like, that's showing, like, how the weird shit that's going on with everything. And it's weird, like, with Alex Jones, if you know me, I'm not political. I don't believe in politics. I believe the trillionaires and billionaires that run this planet have power say over everyone. And so I never hard sell a politician. And so, but, Alex Jones, who was a big, staunch Trump supporter, and I think technically helped get him elected. I don't think Donald Trump would have been president without Alex Jones. And 6 tech companies who are also monopolies, like, there is nowhere to go other than Google, YouTube. There's no alternative. It's only Google, YouTube. There's no Facebook. There's no alternative. There's no side Twitter. Though Gab tries, it's not. And so to have those 6 companies, including like PayPal, shut down Alex Jones, that was a horrible, scary thing. And then at this point, like, to not have Donald Trump stand up and really go to bat for him, and I think Alex was the guy that really helped him get elected. So I don't know, it just seems like they've been really trying to knock me out of the game, especially in the last 3 months. I've been dealing with thing after thing after thing after thing. I've probably spent as much time this month dealing with hackers trying to get my shit to work again as I had making videos. And so there's just a ton of quote unquote hijinks. And so it's, I don't know, it almost seems like now that, if they just ban me, that might raise some eyebrows. Like, hey, wait, they banned Thor? Like, because I don't get political. I don't say mean shit. I'm always, I'm literally here trying to unite everyone on Earth so we don't get steamrolled by bad people with even worse ideas. And so they really can't, quote unquote, ban me for any technical reason. I'm sure if you're going to pull up something on BP, they'd say he said one thing or of a political nature that they considered, kind of like they do with Twitter. And I'm not saying that this is a political thing, because like I believe this is a class war, and the people who have billions and trillions of dollars don't think all of them are looking out for our own good. So to that person, like, I didn't make any jerky comment, and I don't know what's going on. I just know that, I've still got like 30 hours left in this fundraiser to raise rent, and I'm like $330 short. And I just now learned that like BP's gone, which came as a shock. And, people may come out and say, I hate BP or whatever, but I don't think anybody who doesn't do this knows how difficult it is. Like, how much shit you have to deal with, how many death threats you get, how many people fuck with your stuff, like, try to make problems, spread rumors, create, like, and I don't know if you've done the studies now of where they've shown that they have a program that came out in like 2004, where it's like literally you can put a pixel mask over anybody's face, and then they can mask your voice. So literally, like, no digital evidence is totally trustable anymore. And it just feels like, I don't know. I'm just, I always knew, I've known since the beginning, this is dangerous. As your planetary defense commander, I knew the odds are if I get killed, as opposed to getting fired. But this would explain more, like, of now, like, why, I don't know, why can't just be one person, like orchestrated groups of, like, to be able to hack and change and move Google, you have to be involved with the company. And so, and this is probably not the most eloquent video I've ever made, because I'm in mild shock. I was in a great mood up until I found out PP got banned. And I'd said several times, if anytime like me or Dutch or BP or Dabu, if like one or two of us quote unquote dies or suicides, and it's a bad sign, man. So I don't know. I was chugging along on my marathon and then kind of hit a brick wall. Because, I don't even know who they are, what their fucking purpose is. But I just know that everything has been weird. And when I can regain composure, I will get back to, because technically I have to pay rent by, she gets there like 8 a.m. on the 4th, so I got to be there by like 7:30 on the 4th. So I can try and raise money till then. And if anybody tries to like be like, oh, dude, get a real job. Well, if I survive, I will. But I don't, like, this is a real fucking job. Like, I have done an incredible job in 6 years, and especially this year, predicting hurricanes, weather, you name it. And technically, I get less views now at 53,000 subscribers than I did when I had 2,000 subscribers. So through all the shit I've dealt with, you don't usually hear me talk about, oh, I'm getting hit by hackers, or oh my God, I'm under fire. Like, it always happens, but I know that people don't like to hear the, like, complaints. And this isn't even necessarily a complaint. This is just me saying, hey, guys, especially if you're waiting another 2 years to vote to make a big difference, the ball is rolling faster than that. Okay? And so, I'm just, I'm a little freaked out, but shit is weird. And, I don't know. definitely think if you can afford it, it would be great if you could contribute and donate to keep me around. I would much rather have them fucking kill me than have them drive me to be homeless. And remember, I worked from the age of 15 all the way up to like 3 years ago when I left my job working as a trial technician for lawyers, making anywhere from $15 to sit in the office all day, even if I didn't have work and could work on my own videos, or $35 when I was in trial or out of town doing depositions. And that I had $5,000 in the bank and lived a good life, surrounded by good people, and got to go to some of the most amazing things. I thought we were getting near the tipping point with the weather, and you could see the writing on the wall. And that's why I threw all my cards in the table and put all my eggs in the basket of, hey, the only chance we have is to unite. And I still believe that. And I don't want to get into the whole, like, even if they did a depopulation plan, if they chopped it down to 500,000, they would eventually turn upon themselves. This I know. So, yeah, this may be the worst fundraising video ever, but it is honest and it is from the heart. And everyone's like, oh, this is some gimmick. No, this ain't a fucking gimmick, bro. I mean, I literally, dealing with all this shit, and I have all those little screen caps of all the weird shit that's happened the majority of the time. And I just found out about BP. Like, I know the people who, like, stay between the lines and don't usually get in politics. BP changed towards the end. But it's like me, suspicious observers, Dutch Sense, Dabu, Mr. BBB 333, and there are a couple others, but I'm talking about like the top 10. You know, there aren't a whole lot of us. So I'm rattled that fucking BP's gone. Because I've basically been saying, I said 3-4 years ago, well, if we start dropping like flies, then it's a bad sign, man. You know, and I just want to say that, I know there was that one time where BP had trouble and someone hacked into his channel, and Suspicious Observers was like, man, I talked to my friend at Google and he said no, BP was lying. And I was like, fuck, BP ain't the lying type, and Google doesn't even have a fucking customer service. So how could you even contact them like 3 hours later? Like, how could you get the inside scoop to have someone looking like that's not even... And so there has definitely been an element of the truth community who has looked at the truth community like it was a fucking Thunderdome that only, or American Idol, and there can only be one, and that one person rules. I've definitely been getting that feeling lately. Whether they be observers or grand solar minimum people. And so it seems like, I don't know, the like rats eating themselves are coming from all fucking angles, man. I wasn't accusing SO of anything when I said really happened. So just pointing out how, I don't know, some people seem to be in better favor and don't deal with as much trouble. I sure as fucking looking for trouble from SO. There's one person that I've tried never to say anything negative about because I don't want to deal with the repercussions. It is Suspicious Observers. Yeah, if you can't donate, contribute. And I'm going to lay here for an hour or two, try and reconstitute my whatever, because holy shit, I have said this is the worst year of my life. And yeah, my stepdad died in, was it April? Hopefully I can survive December and things will get better. I still believe that it will. But I will need your help. And I've done what I could the whole time to watch everybody's back and come up with a good solution. So, I don't know, stay cool, and I will talk to you guys soon. Worst THORnews video ever. Finally! Kick ass. I love you.